creating your future. I never thought of that. Um, it was this week actually when I realized that you create your future. Um, it all starts with the mind. It all starts with an idea, right? You know, and then it starts with changing paradigms. You don't know what a paradigm is, please look it up. That's something that I kind of knew about for a couple years, but it just really dawned on me recently also about how important it is and what paradigms are. Um, so creating your future starts with the decisions you make. Um, like a lot of us, I'm overweight, right? So in my future, I want to be healthy. I want to kind of fix that problem. So it's important. So so I'm looking into the future, right? I'm creating the future me, and I'm realizing that I got to make better choices in my diet. I'm creating my future, right? The future me, I can't eat the way I do. I'm not going to, because I'm creating that person right now. You feel me? So every decision I make as far as my diet, I'm thinking about that person I want to be. That person I want to be is not going to eat this shit. You feel me? And I don't know, that helps me when I think about it that way, right? So I'm taking control of my future right now with the decisions I make, right? Financially, right? The person that I want to be is financially literate, is a financial genius, right? So I'm creating that person right now. I'm researching the stock market. I'm looking into how to invest money. I I'm I just I've had a business for several years, right? At this point, I'm fine tuning that business, and I'm creating more as we speak, right? I'm creating that person I want to be. You can take control of your future. You can do it right now. You just have to change the way you think. The way we think is so important, it's so critical. It is super crucial. That is 90% of your problem is the way you think. Right? I I have associates and I know friends and I know people, or I should say that when you have an idea, or they automatically think the worst case scenario, right? Like, hey, you should, I use open up a business, for example. Instead of thinking about all the things that could go right, they think about all the things that can go wrong, right? You, you're not even acknowledging what can happen because you're too worried about what's going to go wrong. I don't, you know what I mean? And actually, if 100 things go wrong, it's not going to be as disappointing or as gratifying as the one thing that goes right. 100 things go wrong, deal with it, but that one thing that goes right could be so gratifying. All the stuff that went wrong doesn't matter. You have to control your mind. Learn about who you are. You have to control your mind, because if you don't, your flesh will take over. Right? People, I know you know better, but you still don't correct those issues. That's because your flesh is so comfortable. It's so stuck in those habits that it actually talks to your mind like, man, you don't want to do that. You don't want to work out. That shit hurt. You know what I mean? You tired. You worked all day. You don't want to do. You know what I mean? That's your flesh. Your mind knows, right? You're not as healthy as you could be. You could be running like a machine, but you're stuck in those old habits, and society makes it really easy. You know what I mean? You have to control your thoughts. You have to control the way you think. And you have to master that. If you can do those things, anything is possible. You feel me? Anything is possible if you can do those things. I'm learning that, and I'm applying that. You feel me? K Studios.